Hi, it's Marianne Hartley from Hartley and Soul, and
Maggie Sarfo from Mary's Consult Limited.
today we're going to talk about branding and growth.
Absolutely.
So Maggie, do you want to ask me a few questions about branding?
I will, Marianne. So what is Hartley and Soul all about, Marianne?
So Hartley and Soul is all about creating irresistible brands that capture all of our senses and leave us feeling connected to the heart.
Great. And what is so unique about your approach to branding, Marianne?
What's unique about my approach to branding is the initial process that becomes the foundation of the brand. I spend a day with my clients connecting with both the logical and intuitive mind, so our left and right brains, asking a lot of questions so we connect to the essence, the values, the vision of the business and the person. So then the design of the brand can be fully aligned and represent the values of the business. So I call these the brand alignment. And when the brand is created from that foundation, it allows everything to flow.
Wow. Well, I feel like I want to come to one of these sessions already.
Please do.
Do we feel a client success story coming on?
Why not? So I'm actually going to read it out because it's better to have it in the words of the client. So after renaming my business, my turnover went from 3 million to 8 million in 12 months. Marianne's session helped me to align fully with myself, my values and my business so everything could flow. The name came out during the session. It's a totally unique process and it has helped me shift my business to be in full integrity with me. Now I'm embodying my business fully and the image we came up with is still with me.
Wow.
So I think this shows that when your brand is aligned with your values, it supports everything that you do and allows your business to flow and thrive.
It does indeed. And 3 million to 8 million in 12 months. So commendable. Wow.
Yeah. And Maggie, actually, you're the expert on growth. So can you tell us what Mary's Consult is all about?
Great, thank you. So Mary's Consult is all about business and personal growth. It's about enabling the person behind the business to connect more deeply with who they are on their own personal growth journey, and in doing so it's so much easier for them to then enable the business to grow exactly in the direction that it wants to grow, which in most cases is exponential growth.
Amazing. And what's unique about your approach and your process?
So what is unique about the Mary's Consult approach is the fact that we use tried, proven processes and methodologies, but these are underpinned by what we call human-centeredness, so human-centered processes and methodologies. And it's the core essence of this is about really looking at forming those deeper relationships between the business and the customers. But it doesn't just happen like that. It starts with we talked about the leader behind the business or the leaders who are kind of leading the business forward. It's about connecting them to their own blueprint, their own purpose, and then bringing the team along this journey with them. After that, it's about connecting this back to their business and their clients and looking at what the purpose of that business is, how are they supposed to serve their clients. Now, once this is done, we then use these tried and proven methodologies. So we're talking about sales growth methodologies around consultative selling, value selling, and outcome selling. And as I said before, and underpinned by that human-centeredness. The result is incredible in terms of deeper relationship with client base, longer term relationships, and larger deal sizes and portfolios.
That sounds incredible. And we are obviously very much aligned in how we do our work. And do you find that when the business is aligned with the values of the owners, that literally allows everything to flow?
It does. And so most of the time then it's much more easier for them to resolve any business issues because of that alignment.
Do you have an example or a story you can tell us?
I do. So I can tell you the example of the story of my one of my software businesses. So this is a software client that had offices based in Switzerland, the UK, and the US. And once we went through this process, they decided that they wanted to test drive it or pilot it with one of their clients. And this is one of the challenging ones for them because they had been clients for 5 years and they were almost convinced that they were not going to increase their spend with them at all. So we piloted this on them, and within 12 months, this client had 6 times their spend with them. So they increased their spend with my client 6-fold. So that's how powerful this can be.
That's amazing. That's really impressive.
Mm-hmm.
So even when the client thought that there wouldn't be any more sales coming from this client, it increased 6-fold.
Absolutely.
Amazing. So if you'd like to find out more about Maggie or myself, you can go onto my website, hartleyandsoul.com, or
mine is merisconsult.com, and we'd love to combine our work as well, because if you've noticed by now, we're looking at the end-to-end process. You get the brand right, we take it to market successfully, and what comes out is exponential growth for you.
Yes, with a values-driven brand and growing your business with your values underpinning it all.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Maggie. It's been lovely to share this moment with you.
Absolutely, Marianne.
Thank you for joining us, and see you
again
another time.
Next time.
Bye for now.